All right, well, wait a minute, though, because James 2 says that we're justified by faith, but then it says faith without works is dead. And then it says, can that kind of faith save a person? And the implication is no. So how do we look at faith without works as dead? A challenging passage. In fact, so challenging that Martin Luther decided that James didn't belong in the Bible. Did you know that? I mean, Martin's best idea was to just toss it. So, what's going on, James? What do you mean faith without works is dead? Well, it's interesting because as you probe the examples of works that James gives us, they're not lifelong records of works. I mean, as James gives us examples of what works are, one example is a prostitute. Her name is Rahab, and she doesn't do 80 years worth of good stuff. You know what she does? She turns a doorknob. That's what she did. It says that she turned a doorknob and was justified. Then you've got Abraham as another example that James gives us. You know what Abraham did? He hoisted his son Isaac up on an altar. Now, how many times did Abraham hoist Isaac on that altar? One time. How many times did Rahab open that door to the spies? One time. Do you see what James is saying? Rahab, the prostitute, could have stood at that door and said, "Okay, Yahweh, okay, God, I believe you." Arms folded behind her back, saying, "Believe, believe, I believe," but never reaching out and responding with faith. Active, living faith, not dead faith. Abraham could have said, "Yes, Lord, I believe," but never offering a thing in response. Do you see that James is saying that even the demons can pass a theology test? Even the demons can believe that there's one God and that Jesus hung on a cross. Demons probably have some pretty good doctrine figured out as far as what's true. But what they can't do is turn the doorknob of their life and open the door to Jesus Christ and be saved. What they can't do is offer themselves to be crucified, buried, and raised to newness of life. So get this, James is not talking about a lifelong record of works where you try to examine, have I done enough, have I done enough, how am I doing, how am I doing, how am I doing? That's not what James is calling us to. He is saying, don't sit around with theology and a dead faith. If you have opened the door of your life to Christ, if you have offered yourself to Him, then you have met the requirement of James 2, and your faith is a living faith, not a dead one.